Find a quiet minute and settle in because Joan Allen just proved that Iceland is the most unlikely runway you'll ever see, and she wore it with effortless grace. In a new photo series from her whirlwind fire and ice escape, the acclaimed actress turns geothermal pools, black sand beaches, and glacier light into a cinematic backdrop for swim looks that whisper luxury and confidence. Stay with me to the end for 3 simple takeaways you can steal for your own cold weather dip or just your next spa day. Closing parenthesis. It starts at sunrise in the steam of the Blue Lagoon. Joan steps through the milky water in a sleek, slate blue one-piece with a subtle square neckline and clean seams. No fussy hardware, no unnecessary cutouts, just sculpting fabric that follows the line of her shoulders and lengthens the torso. The lagoon's mineral mist catches on her lashes. Soft light turns her profile into a minimalist portrait. She tucks a strand of hair behind one ear, half smiles, and glides forward. It's quiet, grounded, and impossibly elegant, cut to Thingveller's lava fields, where she layers. Over a sable-toned swimsuit she slips a cropped, windproof shell, zipped half-mast. A wool beanie pulls the look together. The contrast is striking. Elemental rock underfoot, a ribbon of river in the distance, and Joan, centered and warm, prove that practical can still be chic. She perches on basalt, ankles crossed, and laughs at a gust that tries to flip her hood. The shot feels like an ad for adventure, but the kind you actually want to have. Midday brings a detour to a hidden hot spring in the Highlands. Here she swabs to deep evergreen, a classic halter with a delicate knot at the nape and a softly scooped back. The palette is intentional. Moss on the stones, pine on the far slope, the suit echoing every natural shade. She lowers herself into the pool, elbows perched on a sun-warmed rock, chin tilted toward a cloud break. Steam curls around her like chiffon. The camera picks up the texture of water beating on her shoulder, the kind of detail that makes you exhale without realizing it. On the black sand beach near VK, the look sharpens. Joan pairs a matte espresso one-piece with a long, open knit cover-up, the kind that moves when the wind does. She walks the tide line barefoot, tracing foam with her toes, the cardigan streaming behind her like a banner. Columns of sea spray crash against the basalt stacks. She pivots, plants, and lets the cover-up fall into a perfect line. It's a masterclass in using motion as an accessory. For the glacier lagoon, she goes tonal again. Ice-white swimsuit under a cropped, cream puffer, glossy sunglasses, hair in a low, wind-resistant knot. The composition is all geometry, bergs freckling the water, a horizon ruled with graphite, her silhouette bright against blue-gray light. When a shard calves in the distance, she looks over her shoulder, smile widening, and the shutter catches the exact moment it turns into delight. No forced poses, no performative shock, just presence. There are small, human moments threaded throughout the set. Between locations, she wraps in a terry robe, slips into fleece-lined clogs, and steals a sip from a thermos. She tests the rocks with a careful toe before committing her weight. She winks at the guide who offers a steadying hand over slick stone, then insists on taking the last few steps herself. Someone cracks a joke about Icelandic weather being 4 seasons in 5 minutes, and her laugh fogs the frame. If Joan Allen's fire and ice swim diary sparked some wanderlust or simply gave you fresh ideas for a spa day, tap like, share it with an adventure-loving friend, and stick around. There are so many ways to write your own story in the cold and come out glowing.